MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a three-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're one win away from moving on as opposed to one loss from packing it up and heading home. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jordan Montgomery will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got? Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
Josh Harrison stands in, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one.
First pitch. 7:07.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number one.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Matt Olson is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Olson is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness. His reaction time is unparalleled. Able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now. Will get the ball in play. The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike three.
Batting fourth, The left fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Seth Brown is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium. And Oakland is... Sean Manaea gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, Giro, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run anymore.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Send him packing, pitch on its way. That's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, you always want to be the team that jumps out to that early lead and sets the tone. And after back-to-back singles right here in the first inning, that's exactly what this offense is looking to do.
That'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. His career numbers against Minaya, he's got a 3-for-7 line. He's taken him deep once. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Long throw to third. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Line hard deep into left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and up to bat neck-handed light power of Joe. Has a look at the pitch. Judge leads off first with outs in the inning. And Judge is off and running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Chapman is retired, and there's 1 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jed Lowry. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. He's a heater in there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Batting now, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and a liner. And that's going to get down out there. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 to him now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch. That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Matt Olson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second home run of the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
The left fielder, number 20.
So now it's Mark Canha. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard to center field. Hicks is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate, and this was the bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Joey Gallo.
They gut punch this game, there's no doubt about it. That's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time. Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Wind up and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
In one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up, just a heavy with good downward action.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Aaron Hicks comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. His career numbers against Minaya, he's 1 for 5. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So next to bat will be Gleyber Torres. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, another foul ball. Torres stands at second with 2 gone. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he fouls this one off. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your 1st out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Matt Chapman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Hicks is under it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. His career numbers against Minaya, he's 1 for 4. Now here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right middle. Hit down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In 1 count, here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Urshela at second. Mayhew at first with no. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the stall down and away. You're really disadvantaged when you fall behind 0-2.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Count even now at 1-1. From the stretch. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Yanks strand a pair. They trail 6-1.
Leading off to the Athletics.
So now to the plate, Tony Kemp. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And that one yanked just foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
The 2-2 one more time. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. In now, Sean Murphy. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one. Struck out in his first at-bat. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Luis Severino answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike the count.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Matt Olson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Murphy over at second. Harrison is over at first with one away. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Stepping in once again is Mark Canha. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In there, and it's 0-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the A's 7. And here's Joey Gallo now. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying packing for the second time. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the back. And when you've got that good slider, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Aaron Hicks is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And he misses with it 1-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. Next up will be Gleyber Torres as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His second home run of the series, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, that'll rally you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. 0-1 the count. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now another 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 7-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Seth Brown. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Brown.
The 1-0. Tapped up the first baseline. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, this certainly wasn't what they were looking for in this one. They were hoping to get some innings, but you could see right from the get-go he just didn't have it in this one, lasting only 3 innings. A lot of outs now to get from that bullpen.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Again, he sends it out of play.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Another one sent foul. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready. Here comes the first pitch. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, you guys, hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting, first base.
And now Luke Voigt. He's 1 for this one. In the overshift here, now the pitch. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. To the left side, but it's well foul. For the strikeout, here's the 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Now to bat, Aaron Judge, trying to avoid becoming strikeout victim of the inning. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Into the one and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Sean Murphy is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Up next for Oakland.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Josh Harrison. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they lead it by. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers. Now the line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll take a look at his sinker here. Too low for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The middle, a dive, and he knocks it down, but the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Number 59 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 59.
Stepping in now for Shella, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Brown has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
Third baseman, DJ.
So now into the box is DJ LeMahieu. 2 hits in fast for him in this one. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up, in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. from the stretch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had no coach.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Yankees leave them loaded. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First delivery to him. Matt Olson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Marte gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here comes the 0-1.
Obviously, this pitching staff doesn't care this batter went deep earlier in the game because they are attacking him. 2 pitches right in the zone.
Before the 0-2, a look to first. Back in standing. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. Now this gets all the way to the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Man, have a game, why don't you? With that RBI double, his 5th run driven into the game, he came to play in this.
Into the box, Mark Canha. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. To third. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Digging in next, Seth Brown. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First offering. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead,
Clay Holmes will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Matt Chapman is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Fouled off. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. So now here is Aaron Judge, singled in his last at bat.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now the pitch.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
That misses. 2-0. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
And Judge is off and running. A bouncer up the middle. Harrison has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. First pitch will be on its way. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hit's his zone.
Ready with the 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Judge at with 2 down. Chopped toward the second baseman. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The Yanks leave 1. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Jed Lowry. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tap.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
So he got him swinging. Jed Lowry is retired to kick off the inning. Tony Kemp is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Count even at 2-2. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The catcher,
Sean Murphy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. All even now, 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. A's are gone in order. Bottom.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Labor Torres.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he falls behind 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Wheels and deals the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. So the next to bat will be Gio Urshela, and they're down to the 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That's the kind of single right there and kind of AB all around that can certainly get you going, make you feel confident about what you're doing at the dish. That pitch was down below the zone, a good executed changeup, and he was able to shoot it for a nice base hit.
DJ LeMahieu is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Urshela is first with 2 away. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
You grind to get count leverage every time you step to the plate, and the hitter took full advantage. Good-looking swing right there for the base knob.
Next to hit, Luke Voigt. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On the ground to third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Josh Harrison. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Torres ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in will be Starling Marte. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Just above the zone that time. Looked like a misfired sinker. Count is 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way.
Oh, what a stop at first. Got him. Doing it all at first to end the inning with an exclamation mark. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Trevor Rosenthal, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Now it'll be Aaron Judge, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down, wishing you were back on deck, not on your bat. Visual hitting a home run.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do is try to stand those hitters up.
Popped him up. Murphy has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Ground ball right into the shift. On the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Next to dig in, Joey Gallo. And he needs to happen. They're final out here in the ninth. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Comes set with 1. Last chance for the Yankees. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now back, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Gleyber Torres would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Yusmeiro Petit will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Up next, Gleyber Torres. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
To hang a 0, here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
(8-3) tonight. Oakland take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. Sean Manaea gets the W on the mound. Jordan Montgomery allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on a bushel full of hits. No errors, they left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.